We are tracking for you this evening. MS Dhoni bats for Chennai-based drone company Garuda Aerospace. Now, the former Indian cricket team captain has invested an undisclosed sum in Garuda Aerospace. Dhoni will also be the face and brand ambassador of the company. The investment is part of a bridge round ahead of a $30 million Series A funding round, which the company is currently in the process of closing. To elaborate on this and talk about Garuda Aerospace's road ahead, joining me now is its founder and CEO, AgnishwarJayaprakash. Agnishwar, welcome to Startup Street. You know, Mahendra Singh Dhoni is now a shareholder as well as your brand ambassador. What synergies did you see? What conversations did you have with him that led him to invest in the company?
Firstly, thank you so much for having me on. It is such an honor to have Mahendra Singh Dhoni, who is not only my childhood hero and a youth icon for the entire country, but he has been the epitome of dedication and a symbol of a rural success story. And ever since our Garuda Aerospace Kisan drones were inaugurated in the drone yatra, where 100 drones took off simultaneously in 100 locations, flagged off by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, we have received significant demand and surges in the agri-drone sector. And who better than MS Dhoni to represent Garuda Aerospace? And I think it is a phenomenal partnership, and him investing in Garuda Aerospace is definitely the trending topic for today.
All right, absolutely. You know, Garuda Aerospace is basically a drone as a service provider. You design drones for a myriad of human and industrial needs. If you could take me through some of your offerings, the impactful intelligence, you know, your drone solutions offer.
Absolutely. Very recently, Swiggy partnered with Garuda Aerospace for its drone deliveries for the Instamart segment. And, you know, that is just one of the many capabilities that Garuda Aerospace has been developing. We have designed over 30 different types of drones, including drone taxis, solar panel cleaning drone, which was liked by Elon Musk last year, which led to our initial fundraising round. We've also designed drones for the agricultural sector, Industry 4.0 upgradation, structural damage assessment, mapping, LiDAR-based analysis, and several other multi-billion-dollar segments. And we are disrupting this using drones which are plugged in with both sensors and magnetometers. We are also equipping them with probes and high-powered camera, because today just merely capturing imagery and photographs and relaying it back to base is things of the past. What clients are looking for are seamless artificial intelligence, blockchain, cloud computing, and data processing platforms where they can make real-time informed decisions very smartly. And I think drones are a step towards that direction.
All right, okay. Agnishwar, you know, you're currently equipped with 300 drones and 500 pilots operating across 26 cities in India. If you could take me through some of the use cases and, of course, the partnerships that you've built so far.
Absolutely. I think today, Garuda Aerospace is India's largest drone startup, equipped with 300 drones and 500 pilots, like you said. But we are also, present in 26 different cities. We have also secured a lot of global traction. Over 12,000 drones from an export perspective has been secured from countries like Malaysia, East African nations, as well as South American countries. And the key to success for Garuda Aerospace is that we do not manufacture drones and then sell them to our clients. We understand what our clients' needs. Like, for example, let's take the solar panel cleaning drone as an example. If you look at the solar panel cleaning drone, it disrupts a huge industry, because usually it takes about 3 to 4 liters of water to clean the dust of panels. And water is usually in immense shortage in places where you have your solar panels, right? And the drones are doing the same job with only 300 to 400 ml. And this is a major disruption. Same way in the $3.2 billion pesticide spraying industry. Currently, it is being done on a very inefficient manual spraying methodology, and you face a lot of inefficiency, labor shortages, and you simply are not able to scale quickly when you have to combat diseases of large magnitude. Whereas now the precision agricultural drone, Garuda Kisan drone, that we have designed and we have deployed all across the country, it is 7 to 8 times more efficient than the manual spraying tech. It utilizes only 70% the amount of pesticide, 80% the amount of water, and also it is a green, clean, and lean flying machine. It uses only battery, it doesn't pollute the environment. But more importantly, it saves farmers and laborers from the hazardous chemicals that they keep inhaling, and that is resulting in a lot of cancer both skin and lung cancer for the laborers. So now a drone is able to do that sustainably at the same cost. So this is a huge disruption, and I think India is headed towards a new green revolution using drone-based technology.
Absolutely, absolutely. And, you know, Garuda Aerospace very recently, along with IIT Roorkee and AGROB, which is an agri-ecosystem registered under Startup India and MSME Gurgaon, you've signed a long-term partnership agreement to jointly address the growing demand for indigenous drone pilots in the Indian drone ecosystem. If you could elaborate on these plans and what areas will you be addressing and initiating joint pilot projects, if you could also share timelines.
The Honorable Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiradityanath Scindia had recently put out a statement in public that India would be requiring anywhere between 1 to 1.5 lakh drone pilots. And this is very accurate because, as drone technology and the use cases increase, you still need skilled professionals and technicians to take care of these drones and ensure that nothing bad happens, but also to ensure that from an efficiency standpoint, you're functioning at the highest levels. And, today you do not have like straight up courses in colleges or in training institutes for drones. And Garuda Aerospace has partnered with IIT Roorkee as well as AGROB, and we also have plans of establishing 700 centers of excellence throughout the country in all major districts of our nation, because I genuinely feel the initial awareness that drones and drone technicians and piloting can be taken up as a profession needs to be hammered down. And I think that's where Mahendra Singh Dhoni's brand value comes in. And but at the same time, we are observing techies in the drone industries earning anywhere between 12 to 15 lakhs per annum, which is significant. And I feel that the awareness needs to be there, and we also need to have the machinery and the infrastructure to ensure such training is scalable and not just for certain use cases of drones. Today drones are widely used for project monitoring, for the NHAI, where we've been working to map the progression of infra development projects in our country, to agriculture, to delivery, and a lot of other applications.
Absolutely,
so
Agnishwar. Yes. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm sorry to cut you in, but one final question before I let you go. You're also in the process of raising $30 million as your Series A funding round. How soon do you hope to close it? Who's leading the round, and what do you plan to do with the funds raised?
So I can't tell you exactly who's leading the round right now, because there's been a significant amount of interest after the Prime Minister as well as Dhoni coming on board. But we have generated a lot of interest from global venture capitalist funds as well as private equity funds. And I'm very confident that we will be oversubscribed for our Series A. Because our turnover has been quite significant. Today investors are looking beyond an idea phase, and they want to see sustainable business models, unit economics, and an asset-light, cash-heavy model. And I think that's where Garuda Aerospace really brings the best bang for the buck. And in terms of our technology mode, I believe we have superior technology with some large giants helping us, like Airbus, Lockheed Martin, Intel, Wipro, Cognizant, and several other industries partnering with us to develop indigenous drone tech. It is not just the hardware, but also the software and the firmware that Garuda Aerospace specializes in. So I'm very certain that we are firmly on our way to become India's first ever drone unicorn startup.
And we wish you the very best for that. Big brand supporting you, partnering with you. Agnishwar, many thanks for joining us on the show today, and wish you the very best with all your growth plans.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
On that